What is up, guys? Welcome back to the channel. I just woke up in game, obviously, and in this episode we are now getting rid of these mobs. We're gonna attempt to make a windmill. I don't know how this is gonna go because I barely know how to make it. I've watched a couple things. What do you call it? What do you call it? Tutorials or videos, more so, on how to make it, but I'm not 100% that I know what I'm doing. So we're gonna try and figure this out. So what do the goggles? Hello. What do the goggles do? Goggles help us see things. Am I gonna have to replace my night vision goggles? I don't really want to do that. I don't know if that's gonna work. But either way, let's make the stuff. So we do have a water wheel. We're gonna make that one in a bit, maybe in the next episode, but this one, I can't speak for some reason. In this one, I want to focus on the windmill. I don't want to do too much in this episode because I don't have the time, if I'm being honest. But I do want to do something. So we're gonna make a turntable. What are we making? We're making the windmill bearing. Now, I believe this is the base. So we have a windmill bearing, and let me get a log. Want to make this look somewhat good. Cherry log maybe? They don't use cherry logs. They use like oak. It's so boring now. I'm gonna use oak. I have so much of it. And I just threw it out. Sick. So I'm gonna go 1, 2, 3, 4, and then put that there. Okay. So then we have these radial chassis, I believe is the correct way to say it. And you can make 3, and then you want to get some slime. I think I know what I'm doing there. I think I'm following. Now you also have to make these white sails. That makes 8. That's actually pretty efficient. Very cheap. 32 I think I'm gonna need. I don't know, so there's like a size guide for this, and I don't actually know what the size guide is. So we're gonna start with 32, and if anything I guess I'll build, or I'm gonna build up in the event that I might make it bigger. That might be too high, but we move. And then I'm gonna put that there. I don't want to put it there. I'm sure I can rotate it with the wrench. Maybe. Should I have it facing that way? I think I like it facing this way. Or maybe I should turn it around. Where's the wrench? Let's see how that would do. Should now be facing this way. I guess maybe we face it this way. I don't know which one would look nicer. I don't actually care. So you put that there, and then you put this there, and I think if you're using like wood, I don't think you need to do this, but I'm gonna do it anyway because I don't necessarily know what I'm doing. But essentially, the radial chassis, I don't know if I'm saying it correct. When you add slime, it means that you can add a block like this, and anything can connect, and I don't think I'm explaining that correct. It will all connect, I think. You might have to, okay. So, 8 blocks will connect to this block on every direction because of the slime. So that's how you would make your windmill if you're not using a sail. But I think because we have sails, well, so far we have the frame, we don't have to adjust it, question mark. Let's make it and find out. So we want to make 32 sails, or maybe we do. So this is 8. We're gonna start off with 5, just like the video I watched, and it's like 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 4, 5. I'm gonna get rid of that. and then up, and then you'll add the sails. But I think you can add like one, and if you right click it, it should work. Oh, so if you use sails, you need a minimum of 8, and I messed up. I guess if I was, because you can also use, you can, what's it called? You can also use wool. And I believe if you use wool, just placing one of those, and then, right clicking with an empty hand would work? No. A minimum of 8, is that because of this? Or is that because of the length I have it? I think maybe it's because of the length I have it. I don't know. I'm just going off of what I saw in the video. It makes no difference. We're gonna add everything. There, and there. Is it? How does it attach? Here. I think I might be messing this up, but we move, and this one would attach like here, I think, and then this one would attach. Nope, not like that. I think here. That's what I'm used up, and then I can right click it. There we go, and it starts spinning, and so it's making what it needs to make. It's making rotation energy, maybe, I don't know. I think, do I need the wrench for it to say something? Do I need to put the goggles on? Yes, the kinetic stress capacity is 2048. That's the current speed. But I think they can get really high. So yeah, the in-game doesn't have a book or wiki or an in-game wiki, but you do have obviously a fandom wiki made for this mod pack here. And so we've done this one, which is 32, and it's making 2,400. Well, I'm so stupid today. 2,048 SU, which is, I guess, power being produced, because we used 32 cells. So if we add on more cells, 40, it will increase, which is why I left that space for 8. So I guess what I might do is make it even bigger, just to make as much energy as possible. Also in the video that I used, which was this one here by Rage Plays Games, he said there's like a ton of different designs you can do, a ton of different sizes you can make, but he uses shaders, and apparently using sails messes up the shaders. So you can use sails, or you can use wool, if you don't have enough wool. Sails is pretty economically efficient, because you can make the cell frame out of one andesite alloy, which is relatively cheap, and then you use the cell frame and you take one piece of wool to give you 8 sails, as opposed to using 32 individual pieces of wool. It's just a lot more friendly on the what you call it, the things you need. What do they call that? The items, I guess. That's the best I got. So let's add one more piece, and then let's make some more sails. I don't think it's gonna be enough to bring it out, but I guess we'll see. But see, I've made 8 sails using one piece of wool, as opposed to using 8 pieces of wool, which I guess would make it a lot more expensive. We're gonna go up and then out, That's a pretty cool feature though. Down. Makes it very easy to add these. No. And I've added just 8, which I don't know if it brings us, it does bring us out into the next speed, so we've made it just a little bit faster, but as you can see, that block hasn't changed. And the reason is, I was paying attention in this video, it's because we haven't changed this. So if we change the radius to 6, and then punch it again, now that end block is also going to spin with it because it's all stuck together now. So that's pretty cool. Now my question is, can you then add, let's say, some more of these in the front of it, then add more sails? Like, will it double the power? Will it have an effect? I don't know, but I am curious. So I'm going to try it out and we're going to be right back. Jeez, so it works. So yeah, my curiosity was, if I just added some more lines, some more radial chassis in front of it, and made some more sails and pumped these things up, will it have an effect on this? And as you can see, it does. It doubles it, or it adds the difference, basically. So I didn't do the same amount because I only made 32 of these. So we're gonna stop this again. We're gonna stop this again, and we're gonna add the rest, and it should double down to, well, down to double, basically. I don't know if anything I'm saying makes sense. So we go back here, and now it's 5,120, which, if we go back to the wiki page, is basically this one twice. So you can basically have a extremely thick, it looks like you can have an extremely thick windmill just going around like this. So you don't even have to build it super high. You can build it super high, but you don't necessarily have to build it super high. You can just build one and then just push out, which I think is sick. Space saving. I'm definitely gonna add one in the center here. Does it move you? It moves you out the way. That's pretty sick. So yeah, I'm definitely gonna add one in the center, and I think I might add more sails, because where I do think this is sick, I kind of like just a sheet, a white sheet, which I don't think would be that effective IRL, but if it works in this, I don't really care. But yeah, I think you can do like any design, as long as everything's connected, it's perfectly fine, and I'm 100% okay with that. So this is a wrap up on the Windmill This is a wrap up on the Windmill creation. Now that we have this, I think we can then move forward with some of the next steps, which I think we need to make an encased fan, which doesn't actually look that hard to make. I just don't know how you do it. We've got some more super glue, and did we get a slime? Have we cheated? No, we got some adjustable repeaters. Cool. Let me put all this away. Also, in terms of the slime, I don't know if you noticed, but you only need one slime. Let me punch that. So if we come in here, you don't need 4 slimes for all the edges. You just need one slime, and you don't even lose the slime. So that's pretty sick. So yeah, that is the windmill. The windmill done. I got rid of the white sail, and I didn't want to do that because I'm going to need it again, so I can build out way more. But yeah, that is the sail done, and that's pretty sick. The windmill done, not the sail, sorry, the windmill done. And I feel like that video that I watched, this one here, you guys should go watch it. I'm sure his entire playthrough of this is super helpful. Helped me a lot, so thank you, Rage Plays Games, because that was a very good tutorial, and it was very clear, and it helped me a solid amount. This is basically his his design is that he uses, that he felt was really good. So I'm just gonna maybe expand it one more. I don't know if I want to expand it to the ground. I might want to lift this up just so it looks a little bit nicer, a lot taller, and make the stem a little bit thicker. Or I might try and get creative and do something with it. I don't know. I guess we'll have to see in the next episode, which is going to be not next week, the week after. Next week we are back on All the Magic, where I try and explore all the magic. But yeah, for now, that is it. This is windmilling done. Thank you so much for watching. Don't forget to like and subscribe, and I will see you in the next video.